place we can find ourselves holding tension as we sing is in the neck and the shoulders. I think most of us, even when we're not singing, tend to hold tension here. Lifestyle choices and habits have a lot to do with tension in our neck and shoulders, along with the stressors we experience in everyday life. A lot of us are so accustomed to looking down at our devices or stretching our head forward when we work. The demands of life can take quite a toll on our bodies, and this almost always affects our posture, which directly impacts our singing. We talked a lot about good posture while singing, that upright, straight position in your body. It's not only ideal for singing, but it's also ideal for your everyday life. Experiencing tension in the neck and shoulders is a sign that there is misalignment. And misalignments like this make singing more difficult and muscularly tiring. The body is designed to perfectly keep the head balanced over the neck and shoulders, but when we interfere with this design, we start to feel tension and discomfort. Improving our singing technique is often what feels like this constant correction of misalignments and bad habits that we have taken on through the years. If you discover that there may have been more tension in your body than you realize, don't get discouraged. With some time and some daily efforts, these habits can be fixed and they can be corrected. The larynx, which is located right here, is where your vocal folds are housed. The larynx relies on the muscles in the neck because while it is suspended by the extrinsic muscles that we talked about earlier, our neck and shoulder muscles can also play a role in interfering with how these extrinsic muscles of the larynx work. When we have a good upright posture, the larynx can function well, and this will, of course, impact the quality of our sound and our vocal range. Because the throat and the larynx are hanging down from the skull, tension in our neck and shoulders will limit us as we are singing and speaking, which can also cause us to overuse muscles that do not need to be overused as we sing. I want to point out some of the common muscles people find themselves holding tension in when it comes to neck and shoulder tension. At the sides of your neck, you have what are called the sternocleidomastoid muscles. It's a mouthful, I know. Don't worry, there's no need to memorize this word. These muscles attach to the skull behind the ears, and at the other end, they attach in two places, the sternum and the clavicle. If you look to the side, you can see them because they help with the rotation and the balancing of the head. This is a place most of us hold a lot of tension, especially if you're someone that looks down at your phone a lot. I do that all the time. Right here under your chin, you have what are called the suprahyoid muscles, and they attach to the hyoid bone. If you watch the vocal anatomy lessons, you may remember hearing about the hyoid bone. The suprahyoid muscles are another likely place where you may find a lot of tension. Another common place of tension in the neck and shoulders is the trapezius muscle, which is a sheet of muscle that covers the back of the neck and shoulder blades. This muscle helps you to retract the shoulder blades. This muscle is also a big part of helping your body to stay in this upright alignment. This muscle also tends to be a place with tension for most people, especially in the upper traps here. Running down from the back of your skull, down your vertebrae, and all the way down to the pelvis are the erector spinae muscles. These muscles are also a huge part in maintaining an upright posture, and they can also be a place of tension. There are several muscles in the neck and shoulder area that can hold tension, but these are some of the likely places many singers find themselves tightening as they sing. In the next lesson, we are going to work through stretches that help release some of the tension you may be experiencing in these muscles.